right?
Of course.
Hi. What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode. If you guys have seen our previous episode about holidays, we asked the question, what about holidays in other areas? And we actually have an individual, but I don't want to take his introduction, so let's have him introduce himself.
Hi guys, my name is Mahesh. I'm pursuing Masters in Computer Science at California State University, Long Beach. I came to this spring. I'm from India. So yeah, I'm thrilled to be here.
Heck yeah, I appreciate you for being on. So the first question, let's jump right into it. You said being from India. What is a common holiday that you guys celebrate?
So if you consider India, India is mostly a farming land. So people like to celebrate their accomplishment over the year. So we celebrate a festival called Sankranti. So it happens on in January. So it's like we are done with the crop and we once we sell all of the seeds, all the product, a crop that we grown all over the year, we'd like to celebrate the achievement and all the effort that we put in the last 1 year. So at that time, we'll all call our relatives and all the brother-in-laws, and I will bring all together and celebrate for 3 days. It's like first day is to fire up all the old items in the house so that to welcome the newness to the family and to the house and the relationships that we have. And the second one is to praising the Lord Shiva, the respective gods. Since India is multiple cultures, we'll speak almost 20 languages plus all over the India. So there's a lot of different cultures, and they just want to come together. The common aspect of out of all of it is farming. So irrespective of their language, culture, they do farming and grow the crops. So on the third day, we'll do this celebration, having meat and barbecue or stuff with the family, and we'll pack our bags to bed home.
That sounds like a eventful 3 days.
Exactly.
So my understanding is the first day you guys get together, it's
Yeah.
kind of like that family reunion.
Exactly. We get together and chit chat about all the things that we, because family they don't live together every time, right? So they go to their own places to earn money, to do their own businesses, jobs, all that stuff. So at least we spend these 3 days to ourselves and you know chit chat or have discussions. And the day one, as I said, we'll fire up or throw away all the old items. Like if we have any cracked table or old beds, we'll throw away and we'll try to welcome the newness with the fire. We'll start a day with campfire, with firing up the old items. Just
Interesting.
early morning in the 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
out of the fire, we'll try to boil the water and we'll take a bath from that hot boiler. So it's like
It's like a review.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. So it's almost like I think you said it like it comes in January. When you
Yeah,
say
yeah,
that?
January.
Okay. So it's like
Around second week.
okay, so it's basically you get y'all's New Year's tradition
No,
or
basically, yeah, our New Year tradition is around March. So
okay.
yeah, we call it as a Ugadi. That's a good festival. That's a good festival too. So do you mind? We can talk about right?
Yeah,
New Year.
yeah, you're good.
So it's like around March, May, we get this festival called Ugadi. It's our way of starting a new year. So what we like to do is we like to taste. We have 7 different tastes, like so bitter, sweet, salt. So we'll make a dish out of those seven.
Those
items.
7 different ones.
And so it like saying like life is not going to be happy or just sad or just gonna depressive. It's gonna be mix of all things. To represent that, we mix all these different tastes and have it as a meal for the day.
Interesting. I really like that analogy. Is like yeah, the sour, the sweet.
Sweet, bitter, and salt and spice and not exactly, but yeah, it's all 7 different days.
Different things, and it all relates to just life.
Really, exactly,
It's
exactly.
that's amazing. It's a great way to kind of like remember.
Exactly. So it's like if you taste it, you feel all different type of taste that you ever feel. It's like suppose if you eat mango, you feel like sweet kind of way, and if you eat anything salty, but if you eat this meal on the bugatti, you feel all different tastes, and it just resemblance to that. Life is not going to be as easy as it could. It can be at any point. It can turn any way. So you have to be ready to face it. So to resemblance, that's starting a new year. So you should be ready to face anything this year. So nobody can expect the happiness only good development for all the year. So all you have to do is ready to face all different types of things.
Interesting. That's really cool how y'all accept and embrace both the
Embrace
good and the
the
bad.
bad.
Because especially like in the United States, New Year's, I'm probably sure you've heard
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
New Year's resolution,
But
like New Year,
yeah,
New
yeah.
Me. It's gonna be great. Then when things don't go well,
The first, things
right?
will go wrong too. We can never guarantee it. It's only 1 day celebration, but the next day we have to wake up from the bed and do our work. Definitely.
That's really cool. I'm definitely gonna try to take that, embrace the good and the bad. And then you also mentioned the second day. Do you want to go a little bit more about the second day of?
Okay, of the Sankranti that I said.
Yes.
So second day is basically worship our God.
Okay.
We'll try to praise the God that the crop that we've done for that year has been good, and we're expecting same for the future, and hope every family member is good and their own safety and probably whatever things that they are doing in their life to get succeed, and praising, and sometimes people with who are great success over the past year, they'll try to give this free buffet, food, kind of a dinner or lunch over the village or the places that they like. At temples, they like to donate for a dinner for all the people that are living by near, temple and stuff. So people like to even the person who can afford the bill will try to have it in temple food, because it feels like the God Himself providing the food for that day that can help you, make your life easier for the rest of the year.
Got you. So it's like it's similar to like having that abundant full a mind of abundant fullness. Okay. Okay. And then the third day, remind me again what the third
Yeah.
day.
The third day is to celebrate this all things that we did. So first day is to embrace the newness and get away of the old dark days or whatever things that we have. And the second day is praying God regarding we should be filled with happiness and prosperous everything. And the third day is to celebrate what we accomplished with meat, barbecue, and other people will have drinks with their party.
Just get to enjoy
Yeah,
themselves.
just enjoy themselves, chit chat.
Okay. Okay. Nice. And then that makes me go into a next question: is a holiday? What is a holiday that you view as unusual or unnecessary?
To be honest, I have not, no holiday in my mind that feels unusual or not happy about it, because, as I said earlier, India is rich in culture. We have a lot many cultures, so we have to embrace each and every culture. So it comes each culture has their own respective days to celebrate, and we like to embrace each and everyone's part. So we are happy that we have more holidays. Even if you ask kids, they are happy because they get more holidays. They can stay at home and they can enjoy. If you ask me, it's like embracing other cultures, and I just want to explore. That's why I came to this United States too. It's not like I can get masters in India. I can easily get it, but I just want to embrace the US culture and get into the people and
Get to
do
know
this, yeah,
more.
exactly. Get do this kind of things which makes me feel happy, like about accomplish that we can do over the time. So basically, that's why there is no holiday.
Like you
that
say,
is
there's no holiday
that I'm unhappy about.
Okay.
I'm
That's
happy that every holiday is their own purpose. It's not like we some random day like and we'll take a holiday and celebrate it.
but like there's like a new car out there.
Yeah.
There's a national car day. Something like that.
No, we don't have celebration. It's mostly related to gods or some kind of celebration, as I said in January, which is the fall celebration. And other days, Children's Day, and all these things. They all have their own backstory. So it's not like a random dumb day that picked up and they are celebrating some celebrations. Every day has their own backstory. So
There's like history behind every single. Okay.
Every single day has their own history. That's why it validates the day celebration too.
Got you. And I remember when we first had our conversation, just trying to figure out what we could do with episodes. And when we talked about holidays a while back, you mentioned a holiday, and then you transitioned into why y'all celebrate the holidays. So it was really cool to see, like you mentioned, the holidays, each holidays that people in India do. There's a reason behind it, whether it is to celebrate your guys' multiple gods,
Multiple gods.
The gods, or just remembrance of something great that's happened.
Exactly. So each and every god has their own resemblance or story that we can say. It's like we have Sri Rama for an example. So the day we celebrate Siranam is the where Sri Ramudu, we call Ramudu, get married to his wife, and his life story will turn around after that. So we'd like to embrace that day that he got married, because since he's my our God, since we celebrate wedding anniversaries like that. So if it's our God's wedding anniversary, definitely it's our wedding, our celebration too. So this kind of, so every God has their own resemblance. Interesting. It's not like every God has a marriage day kind of way,
Okay.
but some gods the accomplishments or the time where they save the people kind of things.
Okay. So it kind of reminded me of, I could be totally wrong. I think it's Greek, Greek mythology, where it's a lot of information about certain gods, but why we celebrate Easter, or well, why we celebrate the spring season is because I'm not too knowledgeable about the gods, but they did something that is beneficial for the earth, so that's the reason we celebrate it. But yeah, it's kind of popped in my head. That brings a question. Personally, for only having one god, is there for you guys? Is there one god that's above the other? Are they all respected in the same way?
I mean, interesting question. So let me clarify one thing.
Yes.
So all the gods that we have mainly rooted to one person. So we call him, Vaishnava. So Vaishnava. So
Okay.
what he does is like the the stories and the books tell us like he's a one main god, and whenever some problem occurs on earth, he tried to get into a person or a form, and he tries to solve them. So each time he entered into the world, he entered into new body.
Interesting. So he
So that's
reincarnated
where
as a
exactly,
human.
yeah, integrated into a human, and we celebrate them also as a god. But we know the back root person.
It
is
all
that
goes back to that same person.
That same person. Still, we have the separate persons. Like it's not like we only celebrate, persons who are coming from the Vaishnava, whatever we call it. But we have one more god called Krishna.
Krishna.
Yeah. So we recently, we did a culture that did a movie on them on him also. So it's like how much talented he is. How he's getting able to do all these amazing things when there is no technology, when there is no awareness. He was able to build a bridge. Even it's long BC if we talk about 2000, 3000 years back. So we just embrace that one. We don't know if he's really the god embraced the him or not, but he's just doing this amazing things. So at least for that we have to take a moment and celebrate that for the rest of the life, because if we want to develop, we have to start something. So the starting point should be the some person or some thing. So if he is the person, then we should definitely celebrate his achievements and things that he's done.
Okay.
So we have some all this respect to that.
Okay. So it seems like there's multiple, mainly because
Exactly.
it's from one god that ended up reincarnating as a individual at different points of life.
Exactly. So
Okay.
every time he reincarnated, we'll celebrate those days too. It's like, he came into this world and he was able to solve this issue or this kind of problem, which was not led to complete human errors kind of thing.
Got you. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I know as a kid when I heard about multiple gods or one gods, I'm like, is one better than the other? How does that work?
Is
And
there any hierarchy there?
yeah, like what's the hierarchy? How does one not get ahead of the other?
Yeah.
But that definitely makes things really interesting. That you learn so much.
Yeah.
And then this may be a simple answer, though. When we asked what was a holiday that you viewed that was unnecessary, or you didn't see it was necessary, if you were to add or remove a holiday, what would it be and why?
Okay. This could be a little bit biased to me, but if you see right now, India is most, what do we say, tech related to.
Tech related.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know it's a hugely populated country with the youth mostly, almost 50, 60 to 70% is youth in India. That's a lot, exactly. I'm
Like that's why I came over here.
so almost out of them, 80 to 90% are into tech. I know most of them don't enjoy their job. Yeah, I'm passionate about computer science. That was I came to masters in computer science. But most of my friends are not happy. They came for just with the parents' efforts or parents' force that they want his kid or his son has to be in IT so that they can tell to their neighbors like my son is also in IT and he's doing tech job and all. But the son is really not happy with that. So as I said, this will be little biased, but I want to make a holiday for IT people, tech people to celebrate and just to take a moment that even under all these pressures they were able to do and get their job done. Since India is hugely populated with tech people, and even if you go to Bangalore, Hyderabad, we call them as the Silicon Valley of India.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
So most of American companies right now is segregating their works to India, to Bangalore, so that since the most people of tech people are lying around there, they can distribute the work easier and get that done. Since most of the people are lying, as I said, so that's why I just want to take a moment and have a day for them to embrace the moment that they are doing all these years. Even they're not quitting. It's not like they can just oppose and walk away,
Right.
right? But you're out of family pressures, out of society, whatever you call it. It makes them feel happy, like okay, yeah, we are getting recognized at least. If it could be a small work, just like editing an Excel, but it has to put some work to it, right?
Definitely.
Maybe in few years AI might take over it, but still,
Yeah.
right now it's
Yeah, it goes a long way to show appreciation,
exactly.
especially in
Yeah.
like the tech industry. Personally, I don't like tech. Even though we're working with tech, I'm like, oh, give it to someone else that loves it. Like that's so much work.
As I said, like maybe IT holiday kind of thing.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
And I'm giving them an off for that day, especially not on weekends.
Yeah, yeah.
These holidays, all holidays, every IT people. I have a lot of friends too in India. When I came to US, I had a job in India, so I've been working as a full stack developer for 2 years in India. So I have a friends who are just looking for holidays or vacations that we can go. And if some reason, if that year most of the holidays are on weekends, they get invest. Man, why we have holidays on fixed days? Why couldn't we just, as a rule, like it should be weekdays only, so that we can pick up, so we can get that a day off for them, a couple of days at least. You know, that would be helpful for them. But still, nowadays, every tech company is giving more flexibility to employees to work hybrid work remotely or kind of working from office, whatever they want. But yeah, still, yes, I hope that, as I said, this is little biased.
Yeah, yeah, no
This
worries.
is little biased, but I'm just talking about from my experience. That would be a great relation.
Definitely. I know, like, if there was a holiday that wasn't something that you like, why would we? You kind of question like, why would we celebrate the holiday? I know for in America, Christopher Columbus Day. This is the super controversial one. For those who don't know, Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue to find the Americas.
Okay.
But he wasn't the first person. Native Americans have been here for such a long time,
Yeah,
and
of course.
though you hear in history books that Christopher Columbus was the one that founded America. He did all this. Some of it's true, some of it's not.
Okay.
So
It could go a little controversial.
yeah, and from what you're telling me in India, there's not that many controversial.
No, no, no. We just embrace each other's celebrations, and we have some holidays for Muslim too. So go for Ramadan,
Yeah.
still going on. It's for 30 days long. So that's a great, I want to say, occasion that I've been looking for. It's not like I like Halim, they have Halim, that's a fantastic food that they do for that whole 30 days. But still, yeah, I look for other cultures, birthday, I want to say, occasions too, like Ramzan, Christmas, Easter.
Just get to learn the tradition.
Yeah, yeah.
Just meet new people.
Yeah, just people that celebrate with them and have fun.
Just enjoy life. America, come on. What are we doing? Do better now. We're so diverse in America, but we're so separated and segregated. And well, I haven't been out of the country yet, but meeting individuals such as yourself who live in other countries, they're doing so much better than us. But
I think there is always room for improvement.
there is, there really is. And our last question, we probably talked about it already, but what is a holiday that you enjoy the most, that you look forward to on the calendar?
So we have this festival called Ganesh Chaturthi.
Kind of cheap too.
Ganesh Chaturthi. So let's do it Ganesh.
Okay, Ganesh.
Ganesh celebration. So he's also a god from Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva. He's
Lord
a son
Shiva.
of Lord Shiva.
Son of Lord Shiva. Okay.
So when he tries to, what do we say, restrict her father to get into house because her mother instructed him to not allow anyone into the house.
Not allowing in the house.
But
Okay.
he opposes to his father. Like, no, don't go. So he get mad and he cuts off his head of his son. And then the wife, I mean the mother, gets mad to match with the Lord Shiva, and she instructs that she need a head for her son, which lying around the left side of the to the north side. So then he will found head of elephant. So he'll get that elephant head and
Put it on.
put it onto the sons. So on that day we celebrate, we call it's called Ganesh Chaturthi. And, and what do we do that is interesting? So we get this, big, what do we say, sculpture we can call 10 feet or 20 feet of statue of it, made with pepper or different products which can be dissolved in water.
Okay.
Yeah, so which can dissolve in water.
Oh, dissolve in water.
Dissolve
Gotcha.
in water. Dissolve in water. I remember this one. So which can dissolve in water. Right?
Okay.
So we will. Some people will spend more money to get 20 feet, 30 feet. In Hyderabad, we have 55 feet also.
That's a lot.
Yeah, exactly. And they celebrate for 9 to 30 days. So every day they will do puja and give prasadam, which is the traditional way to everyone, and they will play some songs and do every day. So on the last day, they will move the Ganesha from the place, and they will visit all the streets in that area, and they will this one. So on the last day, it's a lot of fun. They will take a big truck and have the statue going on it, and every people having fun, dancing all the way. And before the truck, they will do some DJ music, and they will try to dance and embrace
The
Lord
statue.
Ganesha to dissolve into the water. So we celebrate. It's a long day, but I personally love dancing. So I usually have a lot of fun in this festival, especially. It's not like I'm more happy with that, but it's a fun.
That's something you look forward to.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Exactly. That's something that
It sounds like a lot of fun.
exactly. Yeah, and also, as I said earlier, so every day we'll do prasadam, right? It's a special dish for the Lord Ganesh. So all the all the people in the area, every day for each family will get something. They will
Okay.
bring up and they will.
So they give and then they receive.
Exactly, exactly. They will give to Lord Shiva, and once the puja is done, and the guys who are managing that event will try to distribute for everyone.
Interesting. So it sounds like a really big potluck.
Yeah, exactly. But vegetarian.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
So different of all products. That was a lot of fun. You can expect like mostly kids are getting ready for the food. Like they can try all the things on that day, every each day. Even in the last final day, they can do dancing, DJ, all the steps that we do. They will apply some holy colors to.
So if someone, so let's say I'm going to, I'm going to say this wrong. Krishna, is that how you
Krishna.
Krishna. Thank you. And the Krishna celebration or holiday, would I need to dress up in a specific way or just usual?
Usually. We don't have dress code in festival as of I guess. We don't have any dress code.
There's no dress
But
code.
at least for Holi, we get white so that we can see all the colors. That
Ah,
are
okay.
You know Holi, right? It's the colors. So and on that day, we would like to prefer white so that we can see that all the different colors that are in that way. So apart from that, we don't have any requirements or any restrictions that we have to pay so and so color the day.
Seems like it's pretty relaxed.
Exactly. People like to get new colors or new what do we say, dresses, traditional dresses for the festival. It's not like no restriction. It's like a competition. Neighbors, so do you get the better traditional dress or I?
Ah,
Especially
okay.
in girls because we have
Always competitive.
yeah, always competitive. And you need to be a lot of different dresses. Especially for men, it's t-shirt or pant, kurta
Yeah.
pajama. That's hardly we can take off any traditional dress. For the female, they are not. They can go all day long shopping
Wow.
for the fashion. I would be done myself when I go to for shopping with my sister and my mom. They were like, "We're still not done." I'm like,
It's like 3 hours later. I'm like,
okay.
we're still here. Come on.
3 hours is very small. Yeah, they go from morning to evening.
Oh my
They
goodness.
have to visit every shop in the
In
new
the area.
area.
Oh
Every
my
mall,
goodness.
they have to read every mall. They have to try a lot of things. The occasion. If it is a celebration of festival, definitely want to take more time.
Oh,
Their
man.
smartphones are just killing my time.
That's
That's
crazy.
it.
But it's worth it at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah, it's worth it. It's all about the happiness.
And just enjoying life.
Exactly. Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you for just all those information. Any other holidays or any other last words you have for this episode?
I guess if it comes to end holidays, just to celebrate with the people that we love. It doesn't matter if it's Krishna or like Vaishnav temple or Ganesha temple. In the end, uh, God might be anywhere, but it's all about us coming together, celebrating it, and taking it, and following different cultures. So even we have to be participated in it. So it's not like uh, we are praying to God and we are making a celebration, but we are putting to each other equals to. So it's all about bringing together people, and because in this busy life, everyone's fill the calendars with their own work and with schedules, but they have to take a bit out of it and be present with their own people that they belong to. So I guess that's what exact holiday is for me. It's irrespective of that day that they're celebrating. It's all about the meeting the people and celebrating together.
Have that community.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Thank you again.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
Heck yeah. And if you guys have any more questions, just be curious, be open minded, and go check out those festivals because this guy's got me hooked. Thank you guys for watching. PSA, pass a smile, stay safe. See you guys next time.
Bye-bye.